Alrighty. Um, Today's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna review the overall market and I'm gonna review my trades on TraderView and see where I'm going wrong. A couple good trades, a lot of bad trades, and that's what's really ruining my equity curve and my P&L in this past month. So we'll go to that later. I finally got the data from my trades from coming back since February. So yeah, gonna look at the overall market getting some pullback and after hours just kind of gave away all the gains today. Market was up just around 0.7% and gave it all back, almost down a percent since its highs. Um, yeah, so I think Trump was saying about something about getting everyone out Tel Aviv, just some more turmoil and after hours. It is what it is, whatever. Doesn't really matter. So my positions, I'm only in three so far. Still, I guess I'm in hood still. Um, Up currently almost 50% in those. Um, let me just go to my positions list here. Okay, app not in it anymore. Got stopped out. Remove app. DRS got stopped out. Too freaking slow. Anyways, look at that 3.44 ADR. Just way too freaking slow. So I'm in hood, LEU, and NVTS. NVTS, I am still in, debating if I should get out because I'm only up my average is 669. So I sold some up here on 7 and 9, but it's come all the way down. So we'll see how it reacts tomorrow. I think it was a great breakout. 669, my average is here. I was up at 1.36% on my position. But let me just add this to my positions. Here we go. Alrighty. So those are my positions that I have here. LEU doing well, Hood doing well. Hood's so insanely strong. Look at this thing. Anyways, so we're gonna look at my watch list. See what's. So today, okay. So today I didn't trade. Had a long work. This weekend had a. I was working since basically Tuesday, all the way till today. So around 6 days of working, 8 to 12 hours plus. And yesterday I was just exhausted, just so exhausted, and I really couldn't wake up. Even if I did, I would have been all groggy. Wouldn't have been ready to trade. I might have made some mistakes, or I could have caught some big moves. So it is what it is. But so Thursday, I was working, missed this one. Woke up. I actually woke up for Thursday. I just didn't trade Thursday. Missed TMC. I wonder even if I got. Yeah, look, there it is. 1:03 p.m. Was this a late day runner? Hold on, let me see. This was not. Let me see here. Yeah, when did it break this trend line here? So here around 10 a.m. it broke the trend line. Do I get it one earlier? Here it is, 9:40. So at around 9:40, the trend line breaks. I wonder if that's 9:40 my time. It's not. So it's 10 minutes after the open. It seems like we'll go 15 minutes. Yeah, yeah. So around 10 minutes after the open, it breaks out. Missed it. I got the alert. Just never looked at it. Credo still. I mean, I wouldn't really call this a breakout yet. So I'm still watching this one. This one reminds me of which one is it? TSSI actually. Gapped up, earnings, whatever, pulled back, and then broke out. Um, Anyways, so missed TMC, missed TSSI down here. That was such a great move, such a good move. MVST missed it again today. Ava missed it here. It's just still continues. I mean, what an absolute idiot I am. How do I miss that? I was literally stalking that thing. Apps, just super choppy. Don't even know if I want this on my watch list anymore. Um, they must have had something after hours. Cause look at this move. Might have been earnings. Nope. We'll see. Let me look it up actually. Let me see what it was. Might take a while. Hold on. Sorry. So, Digital Turbine Airlines 15. Yeah, I think it was earnings. Yeah. Digital Turbine beats Q4 consensus. All right, but it doesn't look like anything crazy happened. So, yeah, and Nexon Sezzle still won't even let you in. I mean, you could have gotten that this day here, but look at this. I mean, or you could have dip bought this day. This day here was very, very scary because I remember sitting here and I'm like, whoa, Sezzle, big down day. And it just bounced off the 20. It was just insanely strong. I mean, you could dip bought that thing. Would have been, a pretty good buy. But hindsight, But I mean, if you're a dip buyer, you're buying off the moving averages. So one thing that I've seen in the past, not in the past, but I've seen with my studies with the stocks that I've seen or stocks that sorry, with my database that I've seen is that these, I mean, any chance you can get if you can run a really strong stock, if it dips, to the 10 and 20, just buy that thing. I mean, it's just nuts. They just keep going. Um, LFMD might have missed this one. Might have missed this one today. So, yeah, that sucks. Did I get an alert on this one today? It doesn't look like it. Credo, like I said, reminds me of TSSI, just not as clean. Um, Pushing towards all-time highs, 10% off all-time highs. So we can see some moves here at 12 billion. I think this has quite a bit of space, quite a bit of space. Yeah, laser looks like I missed it right now. Really, this is a high tide flag. It's a really nice setup too. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's out of this base too. Look at how long this base was. 3 years almost. Actually, 3 year base. It's breaking out of 3 year base. Domo. This one's still on watching. PRCH missed it there. NBIS still loading. Looks like it still needs some time. LEU just keeps chugging along. Getting pretty extended from the 10. I'm only in like less than a fourth of my position, so I'm holding this one. CMP finally looks like it's acting right. Finally. We'll see if it can tighten up just slightly more, but ADRs is a little low. So we'll see about that. Hood just continues to truck along. Creating a nice base here. Could see some expansion. Some more continuation here. But look at the degree. Look at this angle that it's gone up in. Like, to me, that looks it looks like a 45-degree angle. Maybe slightly more. I don't know how. I don't even know if I have tools here that can. I don't even know. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Core weave. This one looks super nice. Looks really, really good. QBTS. Needs time. Needs time. Groupon. Just look. I mean, just so insanely strong. You can see the discount stores are doing good too. Dollar General. Let's see if Walmart. I think Walmart's pretty heavy. Yeah. I forgot. I saw some more today. I think it's DE. I don't know, but I know a couple of discount stores are doing pretty good. Nah, nah. I forgot the other ones. My bad. So a lot of people are starting to start to go to the cheaper stores and using stuff like Groupon to get discounts on purchases. Um, Insane. Oklo, Just huge, but I missed this one on Wednesday. I was working. That was, yeah, I missed that one. Really pissed me off. Dave had some weakness, but it's holding the 20. A little bit of weakness today as well. I don't know if these candles are true here in the after hours. Let me see. Da-da-da. Yeah, they're not. So it's at 216, 68. Right around here. So I never really got above 220 today. So, I mean, yeah. So holding the 20, get some tightness here. Definitely, I think a buy here. This is thing. Look how strong this thing is. Look at this thing. Look at this move on this thing. It's pretty nuts. 2,300%, and I think it can go easily go back to its highs. Serve showing some weakness. Rocket Lab not doing well. Palantir keeps actually was actually at all-time highs today. Gave some back in after hours. T-Dub setting up nicely. Need some more time. CLS just kind of choppy over here. And ADR just went under 5, so I don't know if I want to touch this one. It was actually doing well today. And it gave it all back. Oddity, a little slow, but it's got a really nice setup. I mean, look at this this thing holding the 20 here. It's actually pretty nice. Look at this. Pretty nice here. This candle here, I don't think is actually, let's see. I think there's very little volume today. Very little volume and very tight range. And so it's at 7150 after hours, so it's down here. And the range today was 70 high. Today was like 73.25. So less than a 2.5% range. So super tight here, towards the downside of this range. So we will see how this reacts. APLD getting weak. AAP getting weak, bouncing off the 20. Hopefully bouncing off the 20. Planetary Labs pulling back to the 10. Get a nice little range here. We'll get a nice move. IONQ pretty weak. HRTG getting pretty weak. CP. Don't even know why I have this on my watch list anymore. The setup is not really there, but could possibly set up another one, but most likely won't. TOI getting weak. Carvana really weak. Some heaviness here. Don't know what the news was or is. I have no idea. But I mean, this thing got weak fast. Down 13% in 3 days. That sucks. I mean, let's say you bought in this break here. I mean, you would have caught, 44% move if you sold it under the 10 or 20, depending on what you were using. HSAI, I don't really know about this one, honestly. I mean, it's still setting up. Maybe in the weekly it looks kind of good on the weekly, but don't know. Don't really know. And if I did, I probably would have a lot more money. But MVTS should close this one out, but if it can bounce tomorrow, that'll be good. But I should probably close this one out. That's about it for my watch list. But I mean, I can go through this later. I mean, this better not be what I think it is. This better not be real. Holy shit, it is. It's actually real. What the hell happened? I don't know. Is this real? I'm tripping. What is it? What even is this? I mean, where's the volume on this thing? I don't even know. I have no idea what's going on here. I don't even know if this is real. Oh my! I mean, Parabol looked pretty quickly. I have no idea what this is here, and I've been watching this one since, like, down here, and I'm sorry, down here, and it's really pissing me off that I missed this whole move. I don't understand it. A lot of oil gas names that gapped up just completely faded with I think some of the stuff that Trump was saying, or I don't know, like battle. Look at the other one. I'll save the watch list for later. I'm probably not gonna put in this video. There's nothing here really for me to look. A lot of these breakouts kind of are pulling back. Some of them are holding up pretty well. TMC is holding up pretty well. QUBT. I mean, if you're looking at it like a 2 minute time frame here on this breakout, you're catching this thing. But other than that, not really. UMAC. Look how wide this candle was. I mean, look at the range on this candle. 21%. It's not for me. Not for me. But it. But DFTV. I mean, this thing is kind of coming back. This Bitcoin uh, holding asset treasury, whatever. Um, kind of coming back. And so, I mean, crypto is kind of coming back too. It's IBIT, coin, MSTR is weak. It's the weakest out of all of these. Where's my crypto at? Crypto here. Oh, nope, it's gas and oil. Crypto here. Look at Wolf. Still under the 200-day. Coin strongest. Irene, pretty good. Nice tight range. BTDR getting weak. Hut looking pretty good. Riot looking good. All above the 200 days, so that's pretty nice. We'll see if we get some movement there. Mara, nah, it's weak. Ethereum kind of sold off. I actually bought Ethereum here. Was on a good run and it completely sold off. So got I got crushed on that one. Hive, MSTR. Anyways, they're looking. Some of them are looking good. Some of them are not really so good. So we will see how those go. But some quantum names are doing well. Let's see here. Where is my quantum? Here it is. QBT being the strongest today. ARQQ doing pretty strong. BBI is weak. Sound. All these are weak. So there's only a few that are actually really strong. Rigetti also kind of stagnant. GRR, same thing. I was trying to short this one here. Didn't pull the trigger. Soft. Yeah, I mean, I guess the sector is doing okay. UAVS, kind of nice setup here. I actually kind of like this, especially with the 19 ADR here. It's a great breakout. It's a great breakout. Look at this. Look at this on the hourly too. Pretty nice, especially over this 100-day moving average break. Really nice, but this thing is such a like horrible stock. I wouldn't even like this here. I don't even know. Well, I do know. Don't even touch this thing. Just dilute the. Look at this. This stock was never $17,000 a share. Just ridiculous. Crazy. Could I make a run like this? I would probably say no. But also, I mean, look what RGC did. And I didn't take any part of this. Not even down. Not even here. So stupid. Where was I? Sorry for the. Nope, I was here. TSSI, still pissed off with this one. Missed it. FCell, fuel cells. Same thing with this one. I remember this one here. I think I bought this one. Also sending such a dilutive stock. MVST, technically, nice breakout today. Really nice. I think the breakout was here though. I think I talked about it in a couple videos. Ava, just crazy. Neon, don't know what this one is. SLTB, SMR, nice, and Sezzle. I mean, as I get lower and lower on this, wow, is the space doing well? What the hell happened here? Where's my space? Do I not have space stocks? Do I not? I guess I don't. Am I tripping? Banks, steel. Huh. I guess I don't. Alrighty. Well, I guess I have to get one. So, well, hmm. Well, whatever. CoreWeave looking very nice. Xena, don't know why I have this one on watch, but some hype on this day here. It's creating a nice base. I think this 10 and 20 need to catch up, but these crazy momentum stock names can absolutely go ballistic. So this is on watch. The 10 and 20 don't even have to catch up for some of these things. They just go absolutely nuts. It's so rigged though. Fuck those nuts. Some earnings after hours, I believe. It's my guess. If it's not earnings, then it's some news about a trial or something. KLTO. I mean, this here also is a pretty explosive setup. I've talked about this a few times. These things can really explode from here. Really hard to get in. Look at this on the hourly here. Look at this. Insane. Would like the 10 and 20 to catch up, but these things don't even need that. Just kind of like the other one. These things can take off. APLD. Red wave. Here we go. I mean, red wire. Pulling back. Pulling back. Yeah, so all these are going to be horrible towards the end of the list. Alright, so that's it for scanning on the 1 month gainer list and my watch list. Is there not really any setups for tomorrow, to be honest with you. So, but now we're going to talk about my trades and how they are horrible. So let's go back to first day I came back. Alrighty. So it's probably gonna be a weird cut in the video, but I was looking at my screen, my bottom screen, and I was talking to you about, or to whoever, myself. I was talking to myself about all these, my trading and drawdown and everything, and you guys couldn't see it. So I'm just gonna cut the video, and the last video it might be a weird cut, and then put this in there. But anyways, so this is the current drawdown I'm currently in right now. You can see here these past 30 days has been a pretty significant. Well, so now this means like, I mean, you don't know the account size, but this is pretty significant. You can see here I was doing pretty well, but still in a drawdown, so that sucks. This is the last 60 days, and this is the last 90 days. And you can see my right here, my average winning trade versus losing trade. It's about 4-1, which is pretty good, I think, in my opinion. This one here, just under about 3.5, maybe 3. And these past 30 days, it's less than, less than 3, 2.5, maybe. Yeah, maybe around 2.5, almost 3. I don't know what the true math is there, but so these are all the stats of the past 30 days. Still in a drawdown. So from going full time in August, around mid-August, maybe late August to maybe early September. I think it's actually August. My account grew upwards of like 60% within like the first 3 months, 4 months, and then so from August till now, my account is roughly up 45% maybe. But since January, since the start of the year to date, it's down actually around 5%. So sideways progress on the account. But I guess this comes with trading, right? But I could have really significantly been up over my my highs in my account. I truly do believe that. But taking dumb trades these past couple of weeks have really caused a lot of my gains to go away. Now here, you can't really see the full extent of my account because I have 3 open positions, and those haven't been processed fully yet. So it's so this data is kind of skewed just slightly. But anyways, now let's go back to the trades that I wanted to talk about. So first trade when I came back was a DMA. here. So we can click this here. So obviously small size. You can see here 0.5 R of 0.5 R of just of risk. Um, so kind of small. I'm risking about 1% of my account per trade, depending on how I feel. Sometimes I'll risk more on a better setup, and then less like on a setup like this. So we can look here. ADMA. It was around April 28th, or was it around? Yeah, April 28th. So it was this day here. So let's go back. April 28th, initial risk. Yeah, see. So you can see here, it was doing well. I caught it caught it a little late up over pre-market, but yeah. I mean, I think it was a pretty good entry. Caught it just a little late, but it's all right. And it looked like it was doing well here. It was, although this is kind of extended to be fair, but it was news. It was news based, so I was kind of looking at this as an EP, as an earnings play or episodic pivot. So you can see the uptrending here and the gap up. I thought the gap up was, pretty fair. I entered. What was my initial entry? What was my entry point? Did it say? Doesn't say, but I can just assume it was 24.75. So here's 24.75 here. Oh, sorry, wrong chart. 24.75 was right around here. So, I mean, it was doing well. It was up 3% for my entry, and then it just kind of sold off, went under low of day, got out, which is the good move. Risk very, very small amount. If I would have been in this still, it's down 60%, so that's pretty bad. So it's a good trade there. Tried it, small size, didn't get rewarded, but that's fine. So next trade is Tesla on May 2nd. I think this one I might have been trying for a bounce. Let's see. Tesla May 2nd. Here. Oh, no, I remember exactly which one this was. So this, I was trying to trade this breakout here up over the 200-day moving average. You can probably see it here. Yeah, look at this. So I think I bought in twice. I think I bought in and then I don't think, let's see. Well, did I buy in twice? It would have told me, but I think I bought in once. Sorry. Yeah, I think I only bought in once. I don't know why it shows me twice. Or maybe I had one exit. That's what it was. Yeah, it was twice. So here we go. So I was up pretty big on this thing. I actually had a lot of confidence in this thing. Um, had a lot of confidence in this break of 200. I mean, look at this wide range here. You can see my line's still there. I mean, you could have bought it on the break here, but I was not really confident in that, and I wanted to buy the break over the 200 day. Um, and I bought it, and I got stopped out, but then it gave me a chance the next week, so I bought it this week. But yeah, it's pretty choppy. So, anyways, going back to that trade, I think it was a good try. I think it was a great trade. Super tight, but that came back next week, so it is what it is. I was up pretty good. QBTS, so this one I finally got out of. Yeah, I've been talking about this trade for a while. QBTS, I think I bought it this day here. You can see my initial entry. So you can see, oh yeah, this one, yeah. So this one was on a gap up. Here, there was some news that came out. I think it was earnings. And I bought it initially right at pre-market highs. I was buying it on the breakout, right as I was breaking out over pre-market highs at around $9. So I bought it initially at $9 here. Then I got stopped out. I got stopped out all the way. It came all the way back down to like 10-day, to the 10-day, like even to previous day's price almost. And I saw and then it was just such a sharp recovery. And I was like, well, I mean, do I buy it over VWAP here? Do I buy it on the right side of this V here? Do I? And I just sat here and I watched and I watched. I remember watching this thing, watching it. And once it broke these highs, I was like, yeah, I gotta buy it. So I bought it. I think it was half the size of my initial buy here. Let's see. Can we see it here? Yeah. So yeah. See, so 150 shares, and then that's wrong. I think it was $150. Let's see. Here we can kind of see it here. Where was this? 5858. So 500 shares, sold that out, and see I got 250 shares. So I'm half size there. So kind of got screwed on that one. So yeah. Then I finally sold everything here. When did I sell it? June 2nd. So here we go. It was the buy event for the 250 shares. Initially bought it here 500, and then sold, and then bought 250 more down here, and then sold. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this very, very closely. So I bought on the 8th, and I sold 150 on the 12th. I bought on the 8th, so 150 on the 12th. So I sold it like actually kind of sold it kind of early. So I sold on the 12th, and then I sold some more on the 20th. The 20th was here. So I sold some more in this gap up here. Kind of like in the morning, I think, or pre-market. When did I sell it? 850. Yeah, so before the market opened. At 1564. Actually, wow, that's pretty bad. Well, I think in the pre-market, like looking at this thing, how high it was from the gap up before 1564, it was like a 16% gap up. I was like, yeah, I gotta sell some. So you can see here, I sold at, let's see, 20th, I sold 840. So another 50 shares. Yeah, so 43, 47. Yeah, so another 50 shares. So now I only had 50 shares left of my initial position. So that was, I had a fifth of my size. Had a fifth of my size in this whole move here. So you can see I sold half here. Sold, I guess another. I sold more than half. Sold more than half here. Sold the rest around here, and then I sold the rest in here. So pretty big, around 20% of gains that I kind of left there. But I think these initial buys were pretty early, pretty premature. But I did not expect this move, to be honest with you. I knew it was powerful, but not that powerful. At 133%. So yeah, those were the final trades. Ended up being, you can see right here, 864 total. But see if you can see this on the see if you look at this on the daily. Yeah, you can see my sales. Oh, nice. Here we go. It's even better. Here we go. You can see them here. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. So I'm here, sold here, and then sold the rest here. Didn't sell any up here. Do I regret it? Probably. But oh well. What if it went all the way up to 40, and then whatever? Who cares? Now I don't have to explain this to you. I can just do it all through here. Such an idiot. All right, hood. So hood, I'm still in this one. See my initial buy was here around 52.37. Let's stay here, and then you can see my the sell was pretty good, I believe. Then we can look at the time here. So I bought 150 shares at 52.41. Sold my first third around 4 days later. So if you let's look at this daily chart here. 1 day. So I sold my first third here. So it was 4 days, but I think it was over the weekend. This day is, what day is this? Sorry. May 8th. What was this day? What was this day here? So I bought in this gap up here. So it was on Thursday, yeah. So it was over the weekend I sold it, but you can see here. So this one I think I've been doing pretty well, and this is one of my best trades in terms of selling and buying. It's pretty clean in my opinion. So, but here, sold on this gap right during pre-market. I sold it in pre-market highs, and then the stock kind of sold off. Once I saw the stock get higher, sold some more there, rebought back. Think these shares that I sold here, resold those shares here, and now I'm still in it. I'm still in 60 shares, so just over a third of my initial size here. So I think I mean, this one has been pretty good, honestly. Been very, very well. And I do plan to add even more if this keeps rocking like this. I think could be a very, very good trade for me. So the next one is Celsius. So Celsius, I tried it, I think a few times. It was looking pretty good on those days leading up to my buys, and just the people around me were all buying Celsius. So you can see here, that's my initial buy here. Honestly, not a good setup. This is a mistake here. If anything, I should have bought it back here. Like this breakout here would have been fine. But this day here, what day is this? The 8th? Yeah. I mean, this is not a very good setup at all. This is not even, this is no setup. There's no setup here. That's a bad trade. That's a pretty bad trade. Yeah. And I think this actually gave me an entry. Because, look at this here. So I bought it here. Yeah, I don't really think it's a good, that's not a very good buy at all. Not a very good, yeah. If anything, honestly, this doesn't even give you a setup to be, if I'm going to be truthful here. If anything, I should be buying it over here. Not, what's this? What's down here? There's nothing there. There's really nothing there. It's under the 10, it's under the 20. There's no tightness, there's nothing. So, I mean, this is a pretty bad trade. Just all around. There's no reason I should be buying this thing. There's no reason I should be losing $213 on this thing for no reason. That's just a horrible trade. Just bad trade. Just a pretty bad one. App. Now, app, I've been screwed on this thing so many times. So, app, on the initial gap up here, in the initial news and after hours. Oh, I like to see on this one real quick so I can see. Yeah, okay. So the initial news on initial gap up on earnings. That's when I bought it. I bought it here. I got stopped out that day. I think there's more trades to come. You'll probably see them. But so I'm not mad at this one. I think this had a lot of potential, and the reason being was that it's in this range here, and it was testing these highs of this range. See these here, and I was willing to test it, especially on the EP on the earnings gap there. It was up approximately 14%, and I was willing to test these. I was buying them, as you can see here, it gapped up, or it was pushing those, and I was really willing to test it. So I don't think this is a bad trade at all. I think it's a pretty good trade. I'm not mad at that one. So that one I'll take that one every day. I'm not mad at that one. Tesla here. So Tesla. So this is the initial. Now this one I kind of actually screwed this one. This should have been a much bigger win, much bigger. So reason being is, if you remember my last Tesla trade, I think how much size did I buy on that one? Let's go back. Sorry. So this Tesla here was 400 shares. This one was only 100, so a fourth of the size. So as you can see, I lost my confidence in this trade and in this setup. Look at this thing on the daily here. So my initial buy was on this day here, right? You can see try to gap up, or not gap up, try to push these levels, failed. And this one here, I think those string of losses kind of really screwed me up. I was sitting here and I was like, okay, wait for this thing to push. So I waited and I waited and I waited. And you can see I bought it a little late. Once this thing took off and the volume that came with it, I should have bought this thing at 292, and risked I maybe should have bought even 200 shares. Actually, I was really, really confident in the setup. Extremely confident. I should have bought like 400 shares like I did the last time. I think the other one was 200, 200. I don't remember. We can go look at it, but it's not that crazy. This one I should have actually bought like once it broke like the volume that came through here, it's right through like up $2 in seconds, up a percent in seconds. I mean this told me I was sitting here and I was like, I should probably really go big in this one, pretty big size, and I just waited and waited and waited, and I was like, okay, I gotta buy this. I waited like what 3% in order for this thing to buy it. I mean, this thing came out with so much volume, and I was all over this thing. I was watching, and I was stuck in this thing. This thing was such a good setup, and I kind of screwed it up. I didn't get enough size. I mean, look at this thing on this chart here. Tesla, sorry. Like this looked such a good setup. Sorry. Look, I mean, it kind of gets in weakness and then reclaimed right back up to the 200, and then this Friday here. I mean, there was no reason I shouldn't have bought it. I mean, I did, but yeah, that really kind of screwed this one up. But you can see my sales. Let's look at this one on the daily chart here. So kind of sold it pretty well. Once this gap, it was a pretty big gap in my opinion. I had to sell some. I don't think I sold that much, or I might have. So I bought what? Oh, I only bought 50 shares. I'm sorry. Even worse. So total trades. So the other one was I bought 200. This one I only bought 50. So a fourth of my size. Once again I got screwed. Or I didn't get screwed. This one I just lost confidence in. QBTS, or yeah, QBTS I kind of got screwed on. So I went a fourth of my size because I was risking. I had a much more higher risk. So I only got a fourth actually. Not even. Yeah. Wow, that sucks. So I sold around 40% of my shares the next day when it gapped up over the weekend. I believe it was a pretty big gap up, so I had to, 8% on Tesla. I had to, and then I sold some more the next few days. I sold another 15 shares, so I'm only in 15, which is around 30% of my initial size. I sold the rest on this day here, which was the second. So here, I sold it on this day when it closed under the 10. And so far, it's looking good. I mean, right now it looks like it can set up again. Look at this. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, so this one I think I've managed it pretty well. I think it was actually pretty great. I am gonna be honest. I think it's very, very well. So then the highs of this range here gave it some more time to run. Didn't get there, and I got stopped out. So I mean, what? I mean, I could have held this a few more days here. Sold it up in these ranges for uh, what? Couple $20 more, but oh well. Managed that one pretty well, I believe. Really happy with this one. Um, apps. Okay, this is the second Tesla. App again on the 9th. Here we go. So I tried it the next day. Um, no reason. No reason I should have bought this day. Just complete just. My theory actually, here's my theory was that it was going to be a delayed reaction, and I was ready to buy it uh, over yesterday's close or the day before's close. That's what my theory was. Yeah, so I was willing to give it a shot, but probably should have waited for some tightness in some range. But yeah, that was a pretty bad trade. The first one was fine. The second one, yeah, not so well. CLS. Now this one's a pretty good one. This one, oh, it's actually a little slow as well, if I remember. I think the ADR was pretty low. Yeah. So I bought this one here, kind of like a hood setup here, over this. Should still probably nah. It's okay. Anyways, over this range here, beautiful range, over the 100, over all the moving averages, and it's great buy. You can see here, I bought it. What did I buy? Sorry, let's go through the data real quick. So you can see here, I two sales here. Huh? Oh, I remember. Yeah. So this one I was just following my rules. Selling. What did I do? Sold half around a week later. Yeah, so a couple days later, I sold half. And these other two. So this one here, this 25 sell at 112 was panic. I panic sold that one. This one here was a panic sell. Panic sell because I saw it get underneath the here. It was underneath the 10-day, and I was like, I don't know. Let me just sell some. I think I sold some. Yeah, like on its way down. I sold some on its way down. I was like, okay, if it closes under the 10-day today, then I'm out. And then same thing here. I think I prematurely sold everything. Um, yeah. So I should still at least have 75 shares. No. Yeah. 25, 48, 50. Yeah, I should at least have 75 shares still in this thing. Because this thing never closed under the 10. This is just panic sells here. Simply panic sells. Yeah, so those are horrible sells. I just screwed myself up on that one. There's then I think I remember saying to myself like, or I made a video that day, and I was like, I should have waited to the close. Always wait to the close. You're not smarter than your rules. The rules are set there for a reason. Once again, just stupid mistakes. I think I talked about it there too. Just dumb mistakes. Celsius again. I just probably gonna be bad. Actually, yeah, it's not too bad. So it did look like I was breaking out here. What day was this? This was the 14th. So going back to Celsius, I tried it again on the 14th. Nope, this day. So now this one was a little better setup, but you can see it's on the uptrend here. Probably would have waited, should have waited for some more sideways. Like kind of like this here. There was really no tightness here. So not a good setup at all. Yeah, I don't believe it's a setup there. I don't think. To be honest with you, I could be saying that because it was lost. But if this was doing this now, I would have been like, yeah, this is good. But honestly, there's no tightness. I mean, there's some tightness, but there's not really a range. The range, like something like range like this, it's not here. So also the loss was pretty small, so I kind of managed that one pretty well. Celsius. MSTR, I tried MSTR on the 14th. May 14th. Yeah, once again, I mean, look at the size of that range here. It's not tight enough. It's not tight enough. I can tell you that right now. It's just bad setup. Just a bad setup. No tightness. No tightness at all. Compared like the flag was too small. The flag was way too tight. The 10 days not even like look how far the 10-day was. You want this kind of near touching, not I mean not that far away. Starting to go down. Here's my TSSI initial trade. This one took a couple days, I think. Yeah, see? TSSI. I bought it. I mean, I was doing pretty well on this one. Yeah, look at this. Initially about 150 shares. This is why this one pisses me off. Look at this. I bought it here on this day. Got stopped out, and I was waiting for this range, waiting for this flag to be built, and I missed it. So, yep. Not a bad trade at all. I mean, it was an earnings play. It was EP. It was good. I mean, everything was great about it. So, um, no, I'm not mad at that one at all. At all. Pony. What did I do with Pony on the 19th? Pony on the 19th. Let's see here. Alrighty. So, Pony on the 19th, once again, kind of like similar other similar setups. There is no tightness. Look at the day before. Look how wide that range was. Now, mind you, the ADR probably was 20 something here. If I look back at videos, but I mean, is this really? Is it, let's look at this. Is that really a setup? Is that really set up? I mean, I could see the bounce off the 10 here, buying the bounce off the 10, but this day here, I mean, what is this? I probably bought the highs of breakout of this candle, cause let's see. Yeah, see, look at that. I know, I already know myself. I probably could have seen this when I clicked on this, but I don't remember seeing this. So yeah, so I bought the highs breaking out of that candle, but let's be real. Is this even a setup? This is not even a setup. I mean, I think I try to replicate these days here. But like, yeah, I mean, if anything, I should have bought it on the 20th. There's no reason for me to buy it on the 19th. Cause now this looks better. This is not good. This looks better. So yeah, let's go to the next trade. Pony CP. Um, this one's gonna probably be the last trade because this vid is getting long and I'm getting kind of tired. So I'll probably resume this tomorrow. But this is gonna be the last one. CP. CP here. What did I try to do here? What day was this? 19th again. CEP on the 19th. Huh. Wonder how I got stopped out in this one. So here, another immature trade here. Um, trying to preserve capital, I guess, not really risking what I should. I bought CEP on this beautiful breakout here. Trusted my guts and this beautiful setup here. Look, I mean, look at this tightness. Look at this, and that's a setup. You can see the tightness here, even with that as high of an ADR that this one was, right? I mean, it only had a 7% day, and one of the tightest days it's had. Look at this. One of the tightest days it's had all in its whole run right here. I mean, 13%. Let me do this the other way. 9%. Okay. Yes, I was kind of skewing the data here. Yeah. So tightest days that it's had, and it breaks out. And what do? I get scared, and I get soft, and I once again didn't listen to my rules. I didn't put it at the low of day, which I should have. Um, actually, probably should have bought it much earlier too. Um, yeah. So I didn't put it. Actually moved. So I had it on the low days, and I probably moved it up, like being soft. And I took a small loss instead of a pretty large gain. Because look at this thing. This thing. Well, how many shares did I buy? I only bought 50 shares. 50 shares because it was pretty wide range, wasn't it? 50 shares. Yeah, 50 shares because where did I buy it initially? 36, right? 36.51. 36.51. So I was risking. So 36.51 here, roughly. I was risking 13%, which is. Oops, what was the low day? Sorry. Low day was 31.59, so I was risking $5. So 50 shares on $5. It's still kind of small. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? So obviously I wasn't confident in this trade. I mean, the setup is there. I wasn't confident. I bought it late, and I went small size on $5. $5 risk. As you can see, probably regretted that one pretty much a couple days later. So I missed out on a 45% move, If I would have sold at the top, probably wouldn't. Probably would have sold here. A couple. Probably would have sold, some in this day, half maybe here, and then half on the other. But yeah, I mean, just not a good trade here. Not a good trade at all. So yeah, 50 shares is kind of embarrassing. Um, that's not even like the risk. I should be risking, $400 per share, but I'm not even risking that on some of these trades, and that's why you see that's why there's no growth. But these losses are pretty small, so I keep the losses small. But I'm not following the rules, right? I should have let this hit low of day, and not try to uh, not try to outsmart my rules. So I'll finish the rest up tomorrow. I'm tired. This video's getting kind of long, so I'll see you guys.